guys, welcome back to DJ's Workshop. So in a previous video I showed you the new snowblower that I picked up, and I told you I was going to do a modification to it. So this is what I'm going to do. When you have a gravel driveway, these little skid plates here, they tend to dig into the ground. So what I did was I ordered some new ones, these here, and these actually came from, it's actually a Toro part, but I got them from a company called Ecom Warehouse. They're in Afton, Missouri, and it's kind of like a composite type of material, and it's going to hold up a lot better. It's got a nice bevel to it. It's a little bit wider, and as it wears, you can flip it over and use the other side, so you get a lot of life out of them. It does come with a metal plate that you put on here, and then you bolt it in. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to remove these metal ones, and then we're going to install these, and I think that'll be a little bit better for the driveway and last a little bit longer. All right, so let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, so we got these two bolts on here. This is going to be a pretty simple operation. I'm going to put this on here, and we're going to loosen these up. That's one. Okay, we'll take that metal one off. Now these bolts, you can see there's a square hole there, so as you're threading them in, as you put the nuts on, it's going to hold it in place. Okay, so let's grab one of the new pieces. And this kit actually comes with some new bolts and nuts, which is nice. Alright, so we'll actually take these old ones out. They're still fine, but we'll use the new ones. Put that in there. That in there. Okay, so we're going to take this piece, slip it on there. Now these actually have slots in them, so you can adjust the height on them. Right, so we'll put that like that. Actually, we got some washers here, might as well use those. Okay, so now you can kind of gauge if you want it really shallow, if you want it deeper, you know, how deep you want to go with it. Now, if I go all the way up like this, it's going to be flush with the blade. Let me show you that. So all the way up, it's flush with the blade here. So I'm going to want a little bit of gap there, so like the small rocks and stuff can go underneath. So we'll tighten this up. Okay. Now you can see we have this piece on here, and like I say, as this wears out, you can just take it off and flip it over, and you have a whole nother side that you can use. But like I say, it's going to be a little bit wider, a little bit nice angle there, so it'll kind of glide over the rocks a little bit better. So put this other one on. Alright, let's get this other one on. There. There. Put that on. Okay, we'll just snug these a little bit. And put it about the same height as the other side. Just a little bit of a gap there. Okay, that's pretty much it. So let's set it back on the ground and we'll see how that looks. Okay, now looking underneath, there is a little gap there. So depending on how much of a gap you want, I've got about a finger under there. Might want to come a little bit lower on it. And doing it this way, it'll also make sure those pads are sitting nice and flush. All right, I think that looks good. Okay, so that should be good. We got just a little bit of clearance under there for the ground. And we get some nice pads on there that's going to help out. So yeah, that's my little upgrade for the snow blower. And just gotta wait for some snow now and see how this thing works. I think it's gonna work beautiful. So that's about it for that upgrade. All right, guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, a share, a like. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. I'll catch you guys on the next one.